From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 8th, 2019. The Israeli yeshiva student and off-duty soldier who was stabbed to death in what is believed to have been a terror attack this morning was laid to rest tonight. The body of 19-year-old Corporal Dvir Sorek was found early this morning near the Jewish settlement of Migdal Oz in the West Ridge, or West Bank. Sorek was a resident of Ofra and part of a Hesder program at Machanaim Yeshiva, whose students joined the IDF while continuing their studies. Sorek had just joined the military and had not yet had any training and was not in uniform at the time of the attack. The Army posthumously promoted him from private to the rank of corporal upon his death. It is thought at this stage of the investigation that Sorek was spotted by the terrorists as he walked on the road towards his yeshiva and was attacked, and then his body left on the side of the road in a different location. While no Palestinian terror group had taken yet responsibility for the murder, terror groups Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad praised it as heroic. Rabbi Kenneth, who leads the Or Torah Stone Network, of which Machanaim is a member, said the school was heartbroken over the atrocious murder of this beloved student. Adding to the tragedy, Sorek's grandfather, Rabbi Binyamin Herling, was also murdered in a terror attack in the area almost 20 years ago. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, "We know that the land of Israel is acquired through tribulations. Today fell one of the best of our sons from a family that has already sacrificed heavily for the land of Israel." The Prime Minister vowed to settle the score with those responsible. A massive manhunt for the terrorists continues. Condemnation of the attack was heard from U.S. Special Representative for International Negotiations Jason Greenblatt, who condemned Hamas's boasting of the murder, writing, "Reprehensible actions by an organization that chooses death and destruction over taking care of the people they claim to lead." European Union spokesperson Emmanuel Geoffrey wrote, "There is no justification for violence." United Nations Peace Envoy Nikolai Mladenov called the murder cowardly and dangerous, writing that violence and terrorism undermines trust between Israelis and Palestinians and the chances of peace. Turning now to some other news, a former SS guard will stand trial for accessory to murder. The Associated Press reports that 92-year-old Bruno was deemed fit to stand trial, which he will do on October the 17th in Hamburg. Day served at the Stutthof concentration camp in Poland from August of 1944 to April of 1945, which prosecutors say makes him an accessory to 5,230 counts of murder during that time, and that he helped the camp function. Day will be tried as a juvenile because he was 17 when he first began working at the camp. While confirming that he was a guard there and knew of the camp's gas chambers, Day claims he is not guilty, saying that if he had refused to work at Stutthof, they would have just found someone else. 2 swastikas were discovered on the wall of a dormitory at the University of Indianapolis. 2 Israeli students studying in the U.S., twin sisters Michal and Shira Sasson, were moving into Roberts Hall this week, where they saw the pinkish-reddish swastikas that looked like they were drawn with a pink eraser on the wall of their dorm. They told the Indy Star that seeing the hateful symbols felt like a kick in the stomach. The sisters play basketball for the school, which they have done for the past 2 years. The university said it was investigating, stating, "Although we do not yet know the source of this anti-Semitic act, we should all be reminded that the University of Indianapolis is a welcoming and inclusive environment, denounces actions such as these, and does not tolerate anti-Semitic actions or any behavior that is aligned with ideologies that promote hate." Well, American Airlines announced its first flights to Israel since its U.S. Airways operated service stopped its flights to the country in 2015. The newly announced flights will be from Dallas-Fort Worth to Tel Aviv and will start operating in September of next year. It's the first direct flight from Israel to the southwestern United States and will take about 12 hours and 15 minutes. American cloud computing company Salesforce announced its acquisition of Israeli-founded field service management company Click Software. Click has been American-owned since 2015, though a number of its employees remain in Israel. The reported value of the acquisition deal is $1.35 billion. Salesforce said the addition of Click Software will enhance Salesforce Service Cloud's leadership as the #1 service platform, empowering every service employee from the contact center to the field to deliver more connected, intelligent customer service. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, August the 8th at 7 o'clock. It's Talmud Study. At 8, authors Dara Horn and Ruby Namdar discuss the Jewish themes in their writing. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with JNF CEO Russell Robinson on L'chaim. At 10, it's the Jake Ehrenreich Show. And coming up next, a look at Israeli innovation. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 8th, 2019. I'm Teisha Bader.